It was a cold and snowy December morning in Genoa City, where the Newman family was busy preparing for the Christmas holiday. The streets glittered with twinkling lights, and the scent of freshly baked cookies wafted through the air. But within the walls of the Newman ranch, chaos brewed as Nick Newman, the ever-doting son, brother, and father, found himself in a predicament that could upend the family's holiday cheer. Nick had always taken pride in being the peacekeeper of the Newman family. Between his father Victor's relentless power plays and his sister Victoria's ambitious maneuvers, Nick often found himself mediating conflicts and smoothing over misunderstandings. This year, he had planned to make Christmas extra special for everyone, especially for his daughter Faith and his son Christian. But as the clock ticked toward Christmas Eve, a single mistake threatened to derail everything. It all started with a well-meaning gesture. Nick had promised Faith that he would handle the family's Christmas tree this year. Wanting to impress her and outdo himself, he decided to purchase a rare, enormous 8-foot blue spruce that he'd read about online. However, in his haste, Nick failed to realize that the delivery date clashed with his commitment to pick up Christian from a holiday recital. "Don't worry, I've got it all under control," Nick assured Faith when she expressed concern. "The tree will be here, Christian will be happy, and we'll have the best Christmas ever." On the morning of December 24, Nick received a call from the delivery company. Nick smiled, thinking his meticulous planning was paying off. But as he reviewed his schedule for the day, his stomach sank. The recital ended at the exact time the tree was scheduled to arrive. Realizing the conflict, Nick made a snap decision to trust the delivery team to handle everything. "Just leave it by the front door," he instructed. What Nick failed to account for was the unpredictable December weather and Genoa City's nosy neighbors. By the time Nick arrived home with Christian in tow, he found the front yard in disarray. The delivery team had indeed left the massive tree by the front door, tilted precariously against the house. The heavy wind had knocked it over, shattering a decorative outdoor lamp and scattering Christmas ornaments across the driveway. To make matters worse, the family's golden retriever, Sparky, had taken it upon himself to investigate, dragging tinsel and garlands into the snow. Nick's heart sank as he surveyed the chaos. "Oh no," he muttered. "This can't be happening." Faith arrived just in time to witness the scene. Her eyes widened in shock. "Dad, what happened? You promised this year would be perfect." Nick scratched his head, feeling the weight of his daughter's disappointment. I'll fix it," he said hastily. "I promise." Determined to salvage Christmas, Nick called his sister Abby, who owned the local high-end floral shop. "Abby, I need a favor," he pleaded. "Do you have any spare Christmas decorations or, I don't know, miracle workers?" Abby chuckled. "Nick, it's Christmas Eve. You're asking for a lot, but let me see what I can do." Within an hour, Abby's team arrived with a fresh set of ornaments, lights, and even a small backup tree, just in case the original blue spruce was unsalvageable. While the crew worked to repair the damage, Nick turned his attention to Faith and Christian, who were still visibly upset. "Look," Nick said, kneeling to their level. "I know I messed up, but Christmas isn't about having the perfect tree or decorations. It's about being together as a family. Let's make this work, okay?" Faith hesitated but eventually nodded. "Okay, Dad, but you owe me by." As the sun set and snow began to fall, the Newman family rallied together to decorate the newly uprighted blue spruce. Even Victor and Nikki, Nick's parents, joined in, adding their own touches to the tree. It wasn't long before laughter and holiday music filled the air, turning what had started as a disaster into a heartwarming family memory. By the time the last ornament was hung, the tree sparkled brilliantly, its glow reflecting in the eyes of everyone present. Faith and Christian beamed with pride, and even Sparky seemed content, curled up by the fireplace with a festive ribbon around his neck. As the family gathered around the tree to exchange stories and open a few early presents, Nick reflected on the day. Yes, he had made a mistake, but it was that very mistake that brought everyone closer together. In the end, it wasn't about having the perfect Christmas. It was about love, resilience, and the joy of being surrounded by the people who mattered most. "Oops," Nick said with a sheepish grin as he raised a toast to his family. "Here's to Christmas mistakes and making them unforgettable." The room erupted in laughter, and for the first time that day, Nick felt at peace. The Newman family's Christmas might not have gone as planned, but